The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's brought in, it's his back, Rashard Smith. Reaches the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Makes the grabbing bounds left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Pass is caught at the 9. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Back to Smith. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Mahomes to throw for it. Flush down now to his left. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense up to the line fast. Play action with Nix. Rolling out to his left. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Going for it with Harvey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
On 1st down, it's Nix. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Hold on, son. Hey, Sean, let's go. Motion.
Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets it downfield. On target to Sutton. And he is down to the 30-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready? My name is Captain. Middle.
Nix to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Hold on, son. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. That throw's knocked away. It hits the turf, so that incomplete pass means 2nd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Hold on, son. Ready? My name is Hunt.
Nix from the gun. Buying some time right. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This our last play of the quarter.
Yellow. Yellow.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Denver in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. And their offense has stayed on the field to face this 4th and 2. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Forced out to his right. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. So they find a way to get it done against the odds. That's 11 on 4th and 10. That's going to keep the drive moving. New set of downs for them. Starts at the 38. Once more, it's Nix. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready. Hey, shot, let's go.
Harvey has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
14. Chiefs, nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he almost gets to the 5. It goes out at the 6.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Oh, my son. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix has it in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside. Oh, he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Nix now to throw to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Throwing here, Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 21. Chiefs nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. As this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Get the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Pistol now for Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not like the standard they set for themselves.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's Worthy running the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Firm enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Another throw for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw, Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the move, headed right. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Will finds his back. Harvey gets him the first past the 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Captain. Oh, what's that? Ready. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This will be from 52 yards. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they continue to trail by 21.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
19 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete to Mims. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Buying some time right. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
He puts some juice on a deep throat. This is caught inside the 15. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll throw again. Nix headed out right to the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Bombers. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Play action with Mix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. This is Sutton working the right side. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And the run finally ends down inside the opposing 35. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, it's Harvey. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pop quick right side. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
It's a gain of 3.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
6.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, They run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Play action, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First and 10 from the 43.
First down. A gain of 15.
Attack, attack!
First down, Kansas City.
Another throw for Mahomes. Lobs this deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. This is all the way to the 13-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
15.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Offense to the line fast.
Easy. 15. Easy.
Now it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Run in by his backsmith. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Wait. I've got Louie.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up fourth and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. And they're going to turn it over as fourth and goal fails.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
From his end zone, it's Nix. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hold on, son. Ready. My name is Hudson.
To throw, here's Nix. Now set up the screen here, it's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I'm no coordinator, quarterback gonna be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Away, ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hold on, set.
Third and long for him here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Captain. Hold on, set.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Captain.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Hold on, set. Ready. Return.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. the incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Nix off the play action. Forced out to his right. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Nix now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos keep running away with this. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. Keeps away from 1. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow! Bronco line!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense for flying around and making the play.
Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 40.
They'll run it from the gun. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Escape, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock, and they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long for Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
180! 43! 43! That's high!
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, it's Nix taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Chiefs nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yellow! Are you lady? That's high!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He's caught Jalen Royals. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
15!
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Harrison Butker.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. This is cut in the end zone. Not a risk they needed to take with that lead, but hey, everything's working for them. Why not add another couple to that board?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Butker
City.
on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he is gone. Touchdown. Everything has been working for them, Brock. One of their best games all around in a long while. And now that includes special teams as those guys take it to the house.
this is just a good old-fashioned game of add-on, and he never gave his offense a shot. He wanted to do it himself, making sure the special teams got their chance to play a little add-on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow! 180! Yellow!
Here's Mahomes. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
YOLO! Out on these two.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 14.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Out on these two. Let's go on, Eddie.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chiefs hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Back to throw Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He has the first over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Bombers. Ready? Hey, Sean, let's go!
Play action with Nix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Oh, I said.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Buying some time left. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Captain, 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 captain.
Once more, it's Nix. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos continue adding on to that lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Running right side by Royals. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Mahomes now. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it.